Tape, the neck of Aminata, the left shoulder of the champion Nightingale suffered the injury in the AEW Women's Tag Team title loss to Divine Dominion.
Whoa! Megan Bain and Lena Cross, new AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. Willow cover here. Aminata kicking out.
You know, it's one thing to come back from an injury, being off 161 days like the Queen was, but it's another thing to have your first match a title opportunity.
Aminata turns things around on Willow there. And now Aminata going to capitalize, build up some momentum on the move. And running kick from Queen Aminata. Cover. Two. Willow fires that right shoulder up off the mat.
Big smile on the face of Aminata. Doesn't look too nervous, which is good, which is important. Might be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, here we go. How do you like some chocolate kisses?
Innovative offense, to say the least, from Queen Aminata as this TBS Championship clash continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Nigel, the Queen doing a lot of smiling here, a lot of posturing. You think that's a mistake?
I don't know if it's a mistake necessarily. I think what she's trying to do is prove to herself that she's not nervous. Sometimes that smile can hide those butterflies deep down inside.
You see on that wide shot here that Hikaru Shida is still watching. She has not moved.
Very stoic look on the face of the former cover. Here we go.
Aminata makes the cover. Willow breaks free, but
former three-time AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida cover again.
A crucifix, but Willow kicks out Aminata. Now focusing on the neck of Willow Nightingale and the shoulder as well. Putting those long legs to good use, Tony.
Yeah, that's her strength. There's no doubt about it. I mean, strong, long legs. There you see, we're going to hear from Kenny Omega. Watch out. I don't think there's any question, Nigel, that Kenny Omega, we're going to hear from him in this telecast tonight that he's 100%. He's ready to go, regardless what MJF would say.
He's fired up, certainly, and I will say this. He may be physically 100%. But mentally, Tony, you never know whether you're 100% until you get to that moment. And when he's standing across the ring from the AEW World Champion, MJF, that is when we will all find out how good the cleaner is.
Willow Nightingale backing into Queen Aminata into a pinning predicament, but Aminata now, again, using the length to punish the neck and shoulders of Willow Nightingale. Now,
a bit of fun.
What about United Empire? Hinare, Francesco Akira, and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Callum Newman. The reinforcements for Will Ospreay tonight in the Battle of the Death Riders. The Chaos in Canada is official.
A lot going on here tonight on this telecast. Still a lot more. And as we saw, we're going to find out who will be the #1 seed for the Casino Gauntlet coming up to determine a new TNT champion on Sunday.
The #1 entrant, so important, the first person in, because as we all know, the match can end at any moment.
As Aminata, now again, inventive submission offense. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. We are in the midst of a TBS Championship match. Queen Aminata returning from a 5-month layoff from an injury. Now challenging the champion. Willow Nightingale rolled up, and Aminata very nearly took it there.
Aminata's got, I would say, a good 5 or 10 pinfall attempts on the champion. And of course, every time she does it, the champion has to expend some energy kicking out. Oh!
Willow Nightingale backbreaker.
Willow need to stay on the attack, and I say that, but she's hurting, as you can see.
Willow with Aminata lined up in the corner. A hip check followed up by the lariat. Willow unleashing her power here. 6 defenses of the TBS Championship. Can she make it 7 big? Drop kick by Willow.
Yeah, she's fighting right now to breakneck pace. She's not. Look at that. Death Valley driver.
Livers hooks the far leg, and Aminata kicks out.
Yeah, she's got to stay on Aminata. Willow looking down, concern on her face here, Excalibur.
And the former AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida at the She was at the upper right of your screen.
There she is.
She is looking on, still seething, it would appear, Nigel, after the loss to Willow Nightingale last week at Collision. Aminata pulls herself out of harm's way.
Certainly heavily invested in the woman that beat her last week. And I would imagine there's more to come.
Uh-oh, turn around.
Willow Nightingale. The senton and the celebration, but Willow doesn't have the match won just yet. Continues, or needs to continue, to apply pressure on their challenger.
And that broad smile on her face, high-fiving with all the fans. But now, as you said, needs to get back in the ring.
Thinking about it, taking plenty of time to get to the top rope.
Yeah, Queen needs to roll out of the way if she can. I'm not too sure she can. Yes, she can.
Nobody home for Willow Nightingale. The pool was empty, and Aminata,
Oh, my God.
just unleashed an elbow strike. Two. Oh, Willow.
A really deep hook of the leg from Aminata, whose face tells you everything. Frustration.
Man, that was a knockout punch, Nigel.
Certainly looked like it.
Wow.
But the champion not knocked out.
We
Aminata lands this. She could be.
certainly saw Hikaru Shida uncork some big strikes on Willow Nightingale last week at Collision. Now this time, it's Queen Aminata's turn, and Aminata perched on the top diving foot stop from Aminata. Cover, 1, 2, and again Willow kicks out.
Let's hear it for the champion.
And Nigel, we were talking about the poker face of Queen Aminata. It seems to be slipping a little bit.
The emotion plastered on the face of the challenger. Aminata, frustrated, upset. She didn't be, though. She has taken it to the TBS champion, and she's going neck to neck.
What a great start of a big week, heading towards Dynasty coming up on Sunday. Oh, Willow said hit me.
Aminata more than willing to oblige. Willow fires back with one of her own. And Aminata taking a moment to collect herself. Big overhanded chops. And now Aminata. Oh! Aminata was ready for it. Looked like Willow was about to unleash a pounce, but instead.
Oh, she came off with the point of the elbow that time.
These two women swinging for the fences. I know we're in a hockey arena, Tony, but I couldn't help but mix my metaphors.
I understand that.
The official standing town count.
So maybe we'll call the pounce if she can get one in the big body check. I don't know.
Willow was leading with that lariat. Aminata was ready for it. And now,
Second attempt at it. He got the first, got through the second.
backslide, high stack. Aminata able to kick out. And Willow, series of chops. And now look for the gut wrench. That babe with the power bomb, as she calls it. But Aminata counters, and now Queen Aminata hoists up the champion. Air raid crash, center of the ring. 1, 2, no! Willow just barely escapes.
We saw how much leverage the champion needed, bringing both of her powerful legs up to kick out. Oh, wait a second, she's in the wrong part of town.
Oh no, Willow is ready. Pulls herself up, lands the boot to the face, and now Willow on the move with the pounce!
Oh, jeez. Wow, Aminata was lured in there by the champion, who put herself prone on the bottom rope, knowing that Aminata was going to come and take the bait.
Yeah, I think Aminata tried to slow down because she saw it coming. Nothing she could do about it, though.
A babe with the power